But welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy VI. Let's continue on. Alright, so, as I said in the last video, what I did off-screen was I learned a bunch of magic skills with my party members, specifically with Cyan and Strago, so they're pretty much caught up with Edgar and Sabin now. So yeah, he's currently learning Cure 3, which is cool. But he has stuff like a Holy, he has Flare, and so does Strago. I definitely wanted to get them caught up. I also got a couple other party members off screen with some better spells as well, like Terra and Celis, just so that there's some parts later in the game where there's multi-parties, so I figured having them a little bit well prepared would be for the best, just in case. Oh, and what I've also done is I got Cyan another Strato from the Dragon's Neck Coliseum. I got that just from betting an Aura and then beating a Rhyos in there with Dragoon Edgar again. One other thing I've done is I got a couple more lures for Strago. Right, so Arrow you can get from Harpies near Thamasa village. It's in one of the forests near the town. Basically just have Relm with you and have her either sketch it or just confuse the enemy and it'll eventually use it. Let's see. Big Guard I learned from Earth Guards, which are found on the deserts in Solitary Island. They have this effect that's basically kills them. It's like, I think it's Rasp. But if you cast Stop of them and have Relm use Sketch, then she has a chance of using Big Guard. Let's see. Sourmouth is learned from the Mad Oscars / Marlboros from Daryl's gym, and it's basically Bad Breath. You can either wait for it to use it, or, again, use Relm's Sketch. And then the last one I learned was Rippler, which switches status within enemies. These I learned from Reach Frogs in a forest north of Jador. I think they have a chance of using it every third turn. Alright, and I think that's pretty much everything I've done off screen. I learned all my magic from Cactuars in the desert just south of where I am currently. Cactuars always give 10 magic points in addition to 10,000 gil, but they don't give any experience points, which is ideal if you're trying not to level but trying to learn spells quickly. Ooh, actually, let's stay right here, because there's an extra cutscene I can show you with here in Miranda. I could have done this earlier, but I forgot about it. But you know that girl whose boyfriend died in Mobliz, and Cyan was sending her letters? Well, I believe we can talk to her with Cyan in the party, and we'll get a little extra cutscene. I knew that these flowers and letters weren't sent by my boyfriend. I just didn't want to admit it. I was lying to myself, but I'm alright. But I'm alright now. As I read those letters, the pain I felt in my heart became bearable. I'm sure whoever wrote them has suffered greatly. I wish I could meet him. Actually? He pushed him out of the way. Look to the future. We have a lot of life left to live. Oh, that's all he said? Well, okay, there's a little extra scene. Speaking of scenes, I did miss a couple in the dream version of Doma Castle when I was doing Cyan's side quest. It wasn't really a whole lot that you missed, it's just like little cut flashback scenes that you could have seen with Cyan, his kid, and his wife. It's just I completely forgotten about looking for them while I was inside the Doma Dream Castle. It's a shame, but oh well. Alright, now let's see. I think there's one more cutscene I can get. If I can find it. Ah, here's what I was looking for, I think. Ah, yeah, this is the crazy old man's house. Fix that chair, then you can use it to reach the roof. What? You don't suppose... Can this be Gao's father? What makes you say that? I was wondering if you knew anything about Emperor Gestel's map. Now, why the party would decide this guy of all people knows anything about Gestel's map, I don't know. Everyone's asking about that map. A little while ago, some guy wearing a bandana asked for the map, so I told him. It's where the mountains form a star shape. You should have just come out and asked me. No need to be shy. But yeah, there's like no way you would have guessed that this guy of all people knows about Gestel's treasure. So that's just really strange. Anyway, we're gonna head for the Veldt next. Okay, good. And that's where the cave of the Veldt is. This is a new dungeon that's popped up. Crescent Mountain has disappeared, but in its place, this has popped up. Well, not specifically in its place, but it's popped up on the Veldt. Right now, we're gonna have to take off one party member for the time being. Because we're gonna go re-recruit Gao. Now, re-recruiting Gao is pretty easy. We just need to wander around on the Veldt until we eventually find him. May take a while, but he'll eventually pop up. Hey, there you are, Gal. I'm your friend. Let's travel together. That's all he has to say after not seeing the party for a year. So has he learned any new rages? I'm not really sure he actually learned anything new. Oh well, not like I'm gonna use him. But yes, there's another party member back. He's probably the easiest person to get back. Let's get our party back together. Now the next person we're gonna go re-recruit is Shadow. well, only partially. I don't think we can fully get him back yet. But we can start to get on track for it, at least. Now, to do that, we're going to have to enter the Cave of the Veldt. Huh? Hey, it's Interceptor! Hey there, boy, you know where Shadow is? He's trying to lead the way. Toe Cutter. I think these things are vulnerable to level 4 flare. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, and because I had so much money that I made from fighting those cactuars over and over, I stocked up on a ton of supplies. Like, you'll see I have a ton of Phoenix Downs, a ton of potions, stuff like that. They'll just help out in the end. Okay, so there's actually nothing in that room there. That's fair enough. Hey, NPCs. We got a Rage Ring. That's for a party member we don't have currently. We 3 recently went hunting on the Veldt. We saw some weird kid there dressed all in hides. For some reason, he never came near when all 4 of us were together. That makes sense. Reduce the number of people in your party if you want to approach you. In the forest north of the Veldt dwells a frightful dragon. Ooh. Sounds scary. Oh, hey, a Rhyos. I think we should be able to slow this thing down, I think. Wow, these things have a lot of HP. And it's out of there. Okay, good. So I do have the gold hairpin on Strago currently. There we go. Monster in a box. This thing looks scary. This thing isn't very nice. Hey, there we go. We beat it. And it dropped Tiger Fangs. Now, I think Tiger Fangs are supposed to be Sabin's ultimate weapon. It does raise all of his other stats quite a bit, but I think I'm going to stick with the Dragon Claws for now. Just because of their holy property. Can we stop this thing? Looks like we did. And it's out of there. I think these things are also weak to ice. No, fire and wind, my bad. Let's try casting arrow on it. Holy cow. I should have just cast that from the start. Oh, and it also dropped a poison rod. There you are. Yeah, that's awesome. So we'll hit that switch in just a moment. But down here is a chest with the striker weapon in it. Now that's something that's very important, and we are going to need it if we're going to want to re-recruit Shadow. Flip the switch. That moves the boulder up in the previous room. You go ahead and stop it, Sabin. Okay, good. Struggle gained a level. 74% of the way to learning Cure 3, so that's cool. Hey, that's Interceptor in Shadow. He's not looking too good, so we should go help him. So let's make our way over to Shadow. Yay, Sabin leveled up. Use a tent, and save, and then go see Shadow. Let's go help him. Look at those wounds. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. So say hello to the Senior Behemoth. First, let's cast Slow 2 on it. And we're gonna see, I think we should be able to stop him. Now, whatever you do, don't cast Holy on him, because he counters Holy with Meteor. Flare should be fine, though. God damn it. I keep getting Bum Rush wrong. Alright, so that one's gone. But then we're attacked from behind. But this time by an undead Senior Behemoth. So we should be able to end this quickly by using like a Phoenix Down or Life. Yep, and it's out of there. And we got a Behemoth Suit for winning, and a Thunderblade. Now here's a comedic little error right here. We can't do anything for her here. Basically, what this is referring to is that if you didn't save Shadow, if you didn't wait for him on the floating continent in the World of Balance, basically he would have died, and if that was the case, then Relm would have ended up here in the Cave of the Veldt rather than Shadow. So this text was actually meant for her, but for whatever reason, they never changed it for when Shadow's here. Let's take her back to Thamasa using the airship. You okay there, Shadow? A nightmare, huh? You came to fetch me, but I won't be coming back. I want you and the girl to live in a peaceful world. This stream basically gives a strong hint that Shadow is actually Relm's father. Which explains why Interceptor actually likes the girl, since he doesn't like anyone. You okay? No need to worry, it's just a scratch. Also, he's gonna stand guard, so you just relax. Okay. And I think at this point we just have to leave him, because he won't actually rejoin the party just yet. We'll go ahead and rest at the end, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave Thamasa.